everybody, and welcome to Nonsense Reviews here on the Nonsense Media Club YouTube channel. The name is Brian Chevere, and today I'm going to be talking about the latest Disney live action reimagining, and this one is The Little Mermaid. Now, The Little Mermaid is directed by Rob Marshall, who's not a stranger in the Disney realm, as he directed the Mary Poppins Return sequel. He directed Into the Woods. I think he directed one of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and is a remake of the 1989 original animated film The Little Mermaid, and it features the talents of Halle Bailey, Melissa McCarthy, Jonah Howard King, and Javier Bardem, and voices by David Diaz, Aquafina, and many, many more. Now, this movie has been in the conversation for a while, ever since they announced the initial really announcement of the movie being made, and then the announcement of Halle Bailey as Ariel, and that sparked a lot of conversations in the internet, both good and bad. Now, before I go into what I thought of this movie, I want to share a few notes. I was never a fan of the original animated movie. I barely remember the animated movie except for a few songs, and even though I remember them faintly, so I never had any kind of attachment to The Little Mermaid at all. I know people loved it. I know people revere it. It's one of their favorite animated films of all times, and I know people are very, very protective when it comes to these kinds of projects. To me, when I saw the announcement of Halle Bailey as a whole, it's a fucking mermaid. Mermaids don't exist, so we don't have a good imagination or a good view, a realistic view of how mermaids should look. To me, when I heard of Halle Bailey's announcement, which I didn't know any of her work, the first thing I thought, which to me was important for this character, does she have a good voice? Does she sing? And lo and behold, she does sing, and she sings beautifully. So I was okay with that. To me, the most important thing about Ariel as a character is this is a little mermaid that sings very beautifully, and Ursula wants to take her voice, blah, 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 blah. And to me, Halle Bailey fits the right things when it comes to playing this character. To me, it didn't matter that she of her the color of her skin. To me, what matters is if she knows how to play this character, and why and how she plays her character, and if she does it well or not. I trust Rob Marshall. Most people don't like his movies. I love the Mary Poppins sequel, and Into the Woods. Fine with it. And the Pirates of the Caribbean movie that he directed, I think he was with Blackbeard or not. I don't recall. I don't care about the Pirates of the Caribbean movies at all. But he's been fine in my book. I've seen Mary Poppins more than once. So yeah. So I came in blind with this movie, not remembering at all the original animated movie. I didn't even want to see it. I just wanted to see this movie as its own thing. It drags a lot. It's a long movie, but I think I asked my friend, are these things from the original movie? She gave me no. So no, this is not part of the original movie. Blah blah blah. But this movie as a whole, to me, it's good. It's a good movie. I mean, compared to other Disney live action remakes of other classic characters and all, Maleficent is at the bottom for me. The two movies are at the bottom, and some of them are fine. I really liked The Lion King. I mean, it's a carbon copy of the original, so is differently animated. And Cinderella is fine, and Beauty and the Beast is fine. To me, I think I'd revisit this movie more than the other Disney live action. Well, to be honest, I'd revisit quite a lot more. But this movie is good. The music is great. They added some music. The one that I hated the most was the one with Scuttle, which is played by Aquafina. But overall, this movie, while it drags a little bit, and some of the CGI, which people have some problems with the CGI, it's not perfect. And one would think that Disney, with this big budget, they will do much, much better. Sometimes it looks great. I mean, some of the underwater sequences with the fish and all, it looks beautifully colored, which is one of my notes. When I saw the first trailer of the Little Mermaid, I was looking for the colors of this movie. There is colors indeed in this film, and they all look beautifully. there's this sequence up with the song "Kiss the Girl," which I love, all of it. I love all of it, and it was well directed, well animated, and all that, and it's beautifully colored. But you can see some shots that you are gonna question whether Disney really put their all into this movie, and they should have put more into this movie. Melissa McCarthy, which is the thing I was waiting the most to see in this movie, I know mostly Melissa McCarthy from her comedic roles. I haven't seen anything more dramatic from her, and I'm one of the few fans of hers from the Ghostbusters attempt at a remake. But I wanted to see her interpretation of Ursula, this classic villain, and she does it well. I like what she brought to the role. I enjoy her sequences with her, and I was hating her through the movie. So she made her job well. Javier Bardem was nice in the role that he was playing in as King Triton. I like him. And Halle Bailey, she was great, and she, if anything fails in the movie, I think her portrayal as Ariel and her voice is the best thing of the whole movie. I was in awe watching her uh, in the movie. She's beautiful. She sings beautifully as well, and I can't wait to see more of her in other roles. Hopefully, even better roles than the Little Mermaid. Because to me, the Little Mermaid is a little overrated. Anyways, to me. So for me to be engaged in this movie and just being amazed by her portrayal as Ariel, to me, it gave me reasons to stay in the seat. I loved seeing her in this role. Even when she was mute, she was very cute. And there's a little cameo for the animated fans out there. Hopefully, people spot it. I spot it immediately because I've seen that person in another role in another Disney movie in live action. So a very small role, but I recognize her face like instantly. But yeah, this movie overall, it's a fun movie. It's good. It's a good movie. The music is great, except for the scuttlebutt one. And overall, I had a good time. So to me, this is a solid 4 out of 5. It's a good one to watch. The movie, the theater was packed. A lot of kids were going to see this movie. So hopefully, this movie does pretty well in the box office. Probably is gonna be do just decent. People are still gonna hate it for the wrong reasons. I think people should watch it and give it a chance. They might think that the movie drags a lot, but I think my honest takeaway is that Halle Bailey is a force to be reckoned with, and hopefully directors watch this movie and give her even more media roles that puts her into the stardom that she deserves to be. Because again, she was coming in through a lot of faith from people, and overall, she did fantastic in this movie. And I cannot wait to see more of her, and I cannot wait to listen to more of her in the soundtrack, which is available now, and I cannot wait to listen to it again. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on The Little Mermaid. Did you guys watch the movie? Did you guys like it? Not? Give me. I want to know what you guys thought of this movie, especially about this one with all this controversy around this movie. Stupid controversy, but who cares? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on Nonsense Reviews, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.